Hey everyone, Naruto here, and I know many of you guys were expecting Lunar to review the latest chapter of Naruto Gaiden, but thing is, after she finished reading the latest chapter, she started to act, well...
Oh god, this is hilarious! Wow, I had no idea Kishi had it in him!
Yeah, that's been going on for about half an hour, and as much as she tried to compose herself, she goes back to laughing again.
I can't help it! Blame Kishi for this!
Look, I get it, ha, it's hilarious, but you still have a review to do, so can you please pull yourself together?
Okay, I'm good. Alright, I'm coming. I'll start doing the review once I get...
God damn it. Lunar, you said you were going to pull yourself together!
I'm sorry. I tried, I really did, but I kept thinking back to that ending. Kishi really hates Sakura, I swear.
I swear this is too much. You know what, go to the intro, I'll get Lunar to calm down.
Kishi, you trolling son of a bitch. Okay, I'm good. Hey guys, LunarSpawn27 here, bringing you Naruto Gaiden Chapter 700 plus 7, Genetic Slaves. This chapter had a lot of revelations revolving around Shin, but also with Sarada, which I will get to that later, and it was also the reason why I was laughing. But the chapter begins with the first revelation that all the kid Shins were clones of the real Shin. He created the clones by cultivating his DNA from his teeth and nerves, revealing that he has no teeth left. So damn, the poor guy can't chew his food anymore. That's a bummer. Not only that, but Shin is also one of Orochimaru's former test subjects. Of fucking course, always goes back to Orochimaru. So because they are clones, Shin deems them expendable. That's why he has no problem using them as human shields or replacing his organs with theirs. Meanwhile, with Naruto, Sasuke, and Sarada, Naruto is trying to use Sage Mode to find Sakura's location, but he's having no luck. So their only option right now is to go to Orochimaru's hideout and ask him about Shin. Chocho tries to bring down the tension by giving Sasuke potato chips to patch things up between the guys, which, you know, it's a nice gesture and all, but potato chips are not gonna work. With Sakura and Shin, Shin goes on this speech about genetics, which I'm not gonna go into full detail about it because there is a lot of information, but in a nutshell, Shin believes that genetics is a process used for human survival and for living on into the future eternally. To him, it's a way to further strengthen the species, and then we get to learn why he wants to revive the Akatsuki. He wants to revive the Akatsuki so that war will fall upon the shinobi world once again, and then humans will evolve once again, because he believes that advancements in ninjutsu, techniques, and even technology were made because of war. Now, Sakura disagrees with this, and I can understand why she would, but thinking about what Shin said, he kinda does have a point when it comes to advancements in the shinobi world. But I don't agree with his beliefs in genetics and how he treats his clones. I mean, yes, they are clones, but they're created from his DNA, so they're a part of him. Although I do find this kind of funny that he's having this conversation with Sakura while he's on a surgical table and his body is open wide enough so you can see his internal organs. Back with Naruto and the others, they were able to find Orochimaru's hideout and meet up with Yamato. He definitely looks older, although not too good. I mean, I don't know if this is just me, but he looks skinnier. Well, this whole time he was spying on Orochimaru in his hideout, and Naruto, Sasuke, Sarada, and Chocho are just gonna walk in like they're guests or something. I mean, it's not like this is territory of a former enemy or anything. And another thing, why the hell is Orochimaru free? Sure, Yamato is spying on him, but he's technically on parole. You mean to tell me that Orochimaru was pardoned for all the crimes he's committed for years because he helped out in the war? You have got to be freaking kidding me. Orochimaru is a major S-ranked criminal. You'd think that he would be sent to jail or to execution or something for all the crimes he's committed. Do you have any idea how many lives he's ruined, how many lives he technically killed because of his sick, twisted experiments? Not to mention he's responsible for the death of Sarutobi and the invasion of Konoha during the Chunin exams. But hey, what do I know? I guess helping out the Shinobi Alliance just this once is enough to clean his slate for the year's worth of crimes he's committed. Seriously, whose idea was it to let Orochimaru go free? Oh, and that's the last we'll ever see of Yamato. Yeah, he gets 1 page. Hey, remember back in the day when Yamato was relevant? Anyway, they go inside and they meet up with Juugo and Suigetsu. And, it was cool seeing these guys again, and, well, they haven't changed that much. Well, except for Juugo because of the hairdo, but aside from that, they're the same old, same old. And then, of course, we get Orochimaru's appearance, and what the hell? He looks younger than he did back in part 2. What the hell is he been doing these past 12 to 15 years? I don't know how much time has passed, by the way. But seriously, though, he looks not only younger, but questionable in terms of his gender. I mean, seriously, give him boobs, and he can totally pull off being a woman. Hell, even Chocho's confused whether Orochimaru is a male or female. And she was also thinking that Orochimaru might be her parent. I feel so sorry for Inojin and Shikadai. They have to deal with her when they get into the new Inoshika Cho group. Anyway, Sasuke demands some answers about Shin, so Orochimaru takes them to a different room, which contains a lot of laboratory equipment and a kid in one of those tube things. Well, at least Orochimaru is willing to give them the information that they need. And according to him, Shin is not really an Uchiha. He's just an Itachi fanboy. I'm not kidding. According to Orochimaru, Shin is so obsessed with Itachi. Okay, so here's something I want to know. How did Shin get obsessed with Itachi? I mean, how did they meet and what drove him to admire Itachi? And I guess that explains why he took the last name Uchiha. Although I still wonder where the hell he got all those Sharingan eyes. That hasn't been explained yet. Anyway, there were some more revelations about Shin. Apparently his body is very unique, that it can accept anything transplanted into it without rejection, which explains why he has all those Sharingan eyes all over his body. And it turns out that Orochimaru gave Shin's right arm to Danzo, which explains how Danzo got that arm full of Sharingan eyes. So Orochimaru conducted so many cloning tests on Shin just to unravel the mysteries of his genetics. Which, by the way, the clones are like Kagebunshin, but they don't disappear. So in order to get rid of the clones, you'd have to kill them. There was a moment when Sarada wanted Orochimaru to conduct a paternity test or something. I guess she's still having doubts on whether Sakura is her real mom or not. But even Chocho doesn't like the idea. Okay, Chocho, you get another point for that. Also, she was kind of funny when she was questioning Orochimaru's gender, so I'll give her that. So Shin getting captured by a Konoha will be a huge favor for Orochimaru, so he's willing to help them out. They're going to go to a different room to find Shin's location, and on their way there, Sarada asks Suigetsu about Karin, which turns out that she's not there because she's in a different location. And you know what? I'm surprised that Juugo, Suigetsu, and Karin stayed with Orochimaru. Guess they had nowhere to go. Also, what the hell happened with Kabuto? Anyway, since Karin wasn't there, Sarada has a request for Suigetsu, and that is for him to perform a paternity test on her. Yeah, she's asking Suigetsu, of all people, to perform a paternity test so that she can find out if Karin is her biological mother. Suigetsu, really? Anyway, in order to perform the test, they need DNA from Karin, and Suigetsu had to find a piece of her hair in her desk. Why does she have a piece of her own hair? I really have no idea. Anyway, the results are in for the paternity test, and in the case of 12 or 13-year-old Sarada Uchiha, Karin is the mother. Excuse me for a sec. Okay, I'm good. Now, don't get me wrong, I feel so sorry for Sarada. I mean, the poor girl just learned that throughout her entire life, the mother that she believed was her real mother that raised her was not her real mother. That revelation alone was enough to break her, and she starts crying. And what's even worse is that Naruto eavesdropped on the whole thing. And even he didn't know about this. And he does go there to try to comfort her. But when Sarada was thinking back to what Naruto told her before about Sakura, she just yelled at him, calling him a liar. And then the chapter ends with her Sharingan activated, saying, "Why the hell should I go off to save someone who isn't even my mom? Those people, they've been lying to me my whole life. I don't give a shit about them anymore." So yeah, that is Naruto Gaiden chapter 700 plus 7. What did I think? Well, this was definitely better than last week's chapter. And I did like the new pieces of information that we got about Shin and his goals. And we got to see Orochimaru, Juugo, and Suigetsu again, which I thought was cool. As for Karin, well, she didn't make an appearance, but we did get to see her new look in one flashback panel, which is actually not bad. Although, frankly, I really didn't want to see Karin again because she'll act all googly-eyed over Sasuke again, which is really frustrating. But of course, the highlight of the chapter that everyone's been talking about, Karin being the biological mother of Sarada. Now here's the thing, for all we know, Kishi might be trolling us. I mean, this paternity test was performed by Suigetsu, and for all we know, he might have done it wrong. Or that hair that he used might not have been Karin's, it could have been Sasuke. Why the hell would she keep a piece of hair of Sasuke? Well, she's freaking obsessed with him, so maybe that hair was Sasuke's hair or something. But if this really is true, then oh my god, Kishi must really hate Sakura. I mean, seriously, she sure knows how to pick 'em. Now, if this is true, I do commend her for raising a child that's not hers, but does she or doesn't she know about this? I mean, Sasuke obviously knows about this, but what I really want to know is, how the hell did this even happen? I mean, when the hell did Sasuke and Karin hook up? And, for that matter, when the hell did Sasuke and Sakura hook up? When the hell did they even get married? Because them getting together wasn't really explained in Naruto the last movie. I don't know if it's going to be explained in the novels, but I haven't read them yet. But seriously, if this really is true, then what the hell, Sasuke? I mean, after all this shit he put Sakura through, this happens? But then again, Sasuke did try to kill Sakura 3 times and she's still in love with the guy, thus confirming my beliefs that Sasuke is one of the most messed up and baffling pairings that I've seen in Naruto. But as much as I feel sorry for Sarada and I still have no idea what the hell Kishi's trying to pull here, I just find this freaking hilarious. Oh, Sasuke, you have some explaining to do. And speaking of Sarada, I understand why she was acting like this in the final page. I mean, throughout the majority of her life, she's been going through so many lies and she's getting really sick of it. But I really hope she doesn't end up like Sasuke, going through an evil phase. Please, because I really like Sarada and she's actually one of the better female characters that I've seen so far. So next week, I'm assuming we're either going to spend the majority of it with Naruto talking to Sarada or Sakura continuing her conversation with Shin or something. Or maybe Orochimaru Sasuke finding Shin's location. Not sure what to expect, but all I know is that we're going to need some more answers yet again. So tell me guys, what do you think of this week's chapter of Naruto Gaiden? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Do you think that paternity test was accurate, or do you think Kishi is just trying to troll us here? Also, what did you think of Shin's beliefs and his reason to revive the Akatsuki? And what did you think of all the revelations that we've learned not only about Shin, but of course with Sarada? Let me know in the comments below. Be sure to like the video if you like it and subscribe for more videos, and be sure to check out my Facebook fan page and Google+. So yeah, that is Naruto Gaiden chapter 700 plus 7. I'm Lunar Spawn 27, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.